Hi again, this is Peter Lee, and I am the co-founder and CEO of Saranghae and Orora Skin Science. My wife.
And I am Andrea Murad, and I am the co-founder and the president of Saranghae and Aurora Skin Science. Today, we're going to be talking about SPF. What does SPF stand for?
Yeah, so SPF, we're going to learn something today. All right, here we go. Let's nerd out. So SPF stands for Sun Protection Factor. Sun Protection Factor only measures UVB, by the way, not UVA. We'll get into a little bit later between the difference between UVB and UVA, but it only measures protection, the relative protection against UVB rays before your skin burns. And it's a relative factor because what it measures is how long does it take for your skin to burn with the sunscreen on versus without it, right? So for example, if your skin burns within 10 minutes and you apply an SPF 50, Sun Protection Factor 50, it means it has 50 times greater protection than without it. So 50 times 110 is 500 minutes, right? So your skin should be protected for up to 500 minutes, which is about 8 hours. That's what it means. Now, the difference between UVA and UVB is this. You need both, by the way. You need something called a broad spectrum sunscreen to protect on both. But UVB stands for burn, or it's the stuff that burns your skin and causes skin cancer. It's the dangerous stuff. So UVB is burn.
And UVA is aging.
Yeah.
So UVA rays is what really goes after those fine lines and wrinkles and makes them bigger.
Yeah, and the reason why it does that is because UVA radiation has longer wavelengths of light, and the longer wavelengths of light penetrate past your dermis layer, whereas the short wavelength of light gets bounced off on your outer layer. So that's the reason why, and the difference between UVA and UVB.
That's right. And so some of the obvious benefits of SPF or using an SPF daily is it really helps to, number one, and really importantly, it protects your skincare routine. So if you're doing all these beautiful healing treatments and creams and serums and exfoliation and everything, and you're not using an SPF, you're actually not protecting your investment, you're wasting your money. Also, the other big benefit of SPF, it just helps to slow down the aging process. It helps to prevent hyperpigmentation. It helps to at least stop it from getting worse if you already have it. And it protects your collagen and elastin.
So let's talk a little bit about skin sunscreens in general. So there are two types of sunscreen in the market right now, chemical and physical. And if you're a fan of K-beauty, you know that 98% of sunscreens that K-beauty offers is mostly chemical. So if you're looking at ingredients like avobenzone, octanacetate, and homosalate, these ingredients are chemical SPF filters. And the Koreans love them because they go on fast, they're lighter, and they have what they call a more sheer finish.
Yeah, they don't leave a white cast.
Compared to traditional SPF 50 physical. But there are challenges with chemical sunscreens. Number one is that they get absorbed by your skin. So you have chemicals that are being absorbed constantly by your skin. So if you're wearing this every day for the next 50 years, you are absorbing chemical sunscreens. That's not good. Number two is that chemical sunscreens are notoriously inaccurate in their SPF reading. So there's a few years ago, there was a bit of a brouhaha with some of the Korean sunscreen manufacturers where SPF 50 plus was actually rated when they did the test as SPF 19.
Oh.
Yeah, and that went across almost more than half of the Korean sunscreens, and they had to pull it off the shelves. And the reason why that's the case is because the way chemical sunscreens interact with each other when they're in a sunscreen formula. Some of them actually degrade. When they interact, they will degrade each other simultaneously. So over time, what initially was an SPF 50 might actually only be an SPF 20, 19. And that's dangerous, right? Because when you're buying an SPF 50, you expect SPF 50 performance.
That's right.
Right?
And that's how you apply it as well.
Exactly.
I think you have that.
So what is our recommendation then for an SPF 50 formula or SPF formula? Well, first and foremost, SPF ratings are not linear. It's not like an SPF 30 gives you 95%, SPF 100 gives you 100% protection. It's a curve. So SPF 30 will filter out almost 96 to 97% of UV light. And SPF 100 filters out only 99%. SPF 50 filters out 98%. You could choose a 100% SPF, but it would probably leave you a white cast. It's basically pure zinc oxide. Our choice is always SPF 50, if you can get the sheer formula, because it gives you 98% UV filter protection without the white cast, right? So we offer a, would you like to talk about our SPF 50 formula?
So this is our SPF 50. It is mineral sunscreen, zinc oxide. It's got niacinamide in it. It's got so many really good ingredients to actually benefit your skin, not just protect it. And it's the sheerest SPF 50 you will find on the market, confirmed by all of our customers with a multitude of different skin tones.
So, I mean, you don't have to wear our sunscreen, but please do think about wearing sunscreen on a regular basis. It's probably the most important thing you can do for future protection against aging, skin disease, etc., etc. We recommend an SPF 30 at a minimum, SPF 50 if you can, and a full physical sunscreen for various reasons. Okay. Are we done?
I think we're done.
All right. Until next time.
Saranghae.
Saranghae.